Ever wonder what happens when a studio completely outside the norm um, steps into a well-established world? And Disney is about to find out isn't just entering the anime scenes, it's arriving at a moment perfectly primed to embrace something new. The audience is already familiar with the tropes of Isekai, worlds built on different logic. This means doesn't need to explain itself. It just needs to deliver. Disney villains are globally recognizable icons. Um, Translating those characters into a genre where connection is key isn't a gimmick. It's a smart move. It's about taking those psychologically rich figures and placing them in a new, exciting setting. Off the involvement of a creator with real anime experience proves this isn't a simple cash grab. That this is an anime made by someone who understands the medium, and that's a huge advantage. Just isn't an original anime creation. It's a collaboration between Aniplex and Disney set in Night Raven College. Each dorm is inspired by iconic Disney villains like Scar, Maleficent, and Ursula. It may means that might be sign up unconsciously that their character pulled into this world from elsewhere must navigate a reality with rules they didn't create. This isn't about reinventing the wheel. And it's about adapting to the next logical step. And Disney villains are perfect for an isekai world. They're not subtle. They embody big themes like ambition and pride. Their motivations provide a rich backdrop for an immersive story. The school setting also introduces built-in hierarchies and rivalries. Isekai thrives on clashing identities, and villains are inherently destructive. The game origins also mean that already understands character logic, encouraging attachment and repeat viewing from various people love familiar characters in new settings, and who is more familiar than Disney's villains? The project avoids cheap nostalgia. The game builds on the core of the source material, recontextualizing villains and their worlds. It doesn't stop to wink at the audience. It creates something new while honoring the original characters. Had launched in 2015, it would have been seen as a huge risk. But in 2025, the market is ready for cross-border projects. Streaming has normalized anime as an international cultural force. Viewers now celebrate collaborations that were once walled off. Disney isn't crashing a party. They're walking into a room that's been open for years. The timing also benefits the isekai genre. The era of shock value is over. Different side of C single. Shows are judged on refinement. In a premise built around villain archetypes in an academy setting, meets that demand. Offers something fresh without requiring the audience to relearn the basics. Viewers are tired of omnipotent leads with no stakes. Sidesteps that, by anchoring itself in the social landscape of school, there are rivalries and dorms, but no unstoppable heroes. And Disney's global reach comes at a time when anime doesn't need rescuing, but amplification. Before the anime was even announced, had a live test with its mobile game. Uh, uh, it wasn't just a tie-in; it had sustained engagement and a loyal fan base. The game had the same markers that historically predict whether an IP can successfully jump to another medium of a game can attract curiosity, but only a fandom sustains retention and has that fandom. Unlike many gacha games with blurry casts, anchors every dorm and character in a familiar framework. The villain DNA is already culturally coded, allowing users to form attachments instantly. Faster attachment means a more exportable IP. The game's success proves that people care enough about these characters to follow them into another medium. The game achieved this without relying on Disney nostalgia. The fandom focused on character dynamics and arcs, not just remembering the characters. That's crucial because nostalgia fades, but core fans don't. It's when an adaptation starts with an existing fandom, the road to success is smoother. Yana Taboso's name alone gives credibility. Before this anime existed, she created, proving she understands how to design theatrical villainous characters with relatable emotions. Her structural aesthetic style is perfect for fleshing out this concept and designing the characters. She writes morality as performance and designs worlds where rules collide with sentimentality, has survived trends and reboots. A writer who can shepherd a property through that much change understands how to construct stories that don't evaporate. Um, uh, the IP has staying power, and that's why it is poised to dominate the 2025 anime scene. Toboso, along with directors Shin Katagiya and Takahiro Nitori, also solved the credibility problem that plagues corporate anime crossovers. When a Western brand finances an anime, audiences suspect creative control has been sanitized. Toboso's authorship disproves that suspicion because her voice is recognizable. Even before the first trailer, her name signaled that isn't an empty marketing object. But and it's aware of the medium and intends to innovate. The back of media has all the cards lined up to be one of the biggest anime releases of the year. Designing villainous characters is tough. It's like trying to find the perfect balance between scary and perfect and fashionable. They have to be intimidating, but also have a good sense of style. It's a delicate art. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, my favorite. Okay, see you back.